Morning students, today we are going to study about IUPAC names of substituted aromatic aldehydes and carboxylic acid. So IUPAC names of substituted aromatic aldehydes and carboxylic acids. In previous lecture, we studied in detail about tribal and IUPAC system for aldehydes and carboxylic acids. So let's study IUPAC names of substituted aromatic aldehydes and carboxylic acids. So when two or more different functional groups are attached to a ring, then higher priority group is given lower number. You should remember that when compound contains more than one functional group, that means when two or more different functional groups are attached to the ring, then higher priority group is given lower number. Higher priority group, that is the main or principal functional group, and to this functional group lower number is given. When CHO group it appears as a substituent, then prefix formyl is used in IUPAC names. So if compound contains two or more functional groups and there is a presence of CHO group, and this CHO group it is the substituent, then prefix for CHO group it is the formyl, and that is used while deriving the IUPAC name. Let's try to solve some examples. See the first example. Here benzene ring is attached to two different functional groups. One is aldehyde group and other is hydroxyl group. So common name or trivial name of this compound is salicylaldehyde, because its corresponding acid, if here instead of CHO there is a presence of COOH, then name of that acid is salicylic acid, and that's why common name of this compound it is the salicylaldehyde. IC acid from salicylic acid is replaced by aldehyde, that's why its common name is salicylaldehyde. Then let's derive its IUPAC name. So CHO group is attached to this carbon atom, and according to IUPAC rule it is numbered 1. Then hydroxyl group is present on this carbon atom, that's why we have to number in this way: 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. If OH group it is present toward this side, then we have to give numbering from this side, but OH group is present here, that's why we are numbering this chain as 1 and here 2. So let's derive its IUPAC name. So on second carbon atom, hydroxyl group is present and prefix is hydroxy. That's why its IUPAC name is 2-hydroxy. IUPAC name is 2-hydroxy. And the parent compound, it is benzaldehyde. That's why the name of this compound is 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde. Let's derive IUPAC name of this compound. So here carbon atom on which CHO group is present, it is numbered 1. We can number this carbon chain in this way or in this way also, because CH3 group is present here. So let's number the carbon chain. Here carbon number 1, here 2, here 3, here 4, here 5 and here 6. So on fourth carbon atom, methyl group is present. This is the side chain. So represent first of all the side chain and its position. So 4-methyl or methyl, and again the parent aldehyde, its name is benzaldehyde. 4-methyl benzaldehyde. Then see the next example. So here to the CH2 group, one branch or one side chain is attached, that is this is C6H5 and its name is phenyl group. So to name this compound, first of all we have to select the longest possible chain or longest continuous carbon chain. Then number the chain. CHO group, it is number 1, then here number 2. So on second carbon atom, substituent or side chain, that is phenyl, is present. That's why the name of or IUPAC name of this compound is 2-phenyl. 2-phenyl. So here carbon chain, it contains 2 carbon atoms. That's why the name of parent alkane is ethane. So after replacing final letter E of ethane by Al, it becomes ethanol. So name of this compound is 2-phenyl ethanol. Then take this next compound. So when we are going to derive IUPAC name of this compound, first of all we have to number this cyclic ring or benzene ring. So carbon atom on which CHO group is present, here we have to name it as 1 or number as 1. Substituents are present towards this side and we have to give lowest possible number to the substituent. That's why we have to number the benzene ring in the clockwise direction. 1, here 2, here 3, here 4, here 5 and here 6. So on fourth carbon atom, substituent, and on third carbon atom, substituents are present. This is hydroxyl group, this is methoxy group. Alphabetically H comes first, then M of methoxy. That's why first of all represent this hydroxyl group along with its position. So IUPAC name is 4-hydroxy. 4-hydroxy. Then the next substituent is present on third carbon atom, its position, that is 3. 4-hydroxy 3. And here the group is called methoxy. Methoxy. And again the parent compound is benzaldehyde. Parent compound is benzaldehyde. Thus the name of this compound is 4-hydroxy 3-methoxy benzaldehyde. Then take next compound. So here COOH group is present and hydroxyl group is present. So carbon atom on which COOH group is present, it is numbered 1, here it is number 2, here 3, here 4, here 5 and here 6. So on second carbon atom hydroxyl group is present and parent compound is benzoic acid. That's why its name is 2-hydroxy. 2-hydroxy benzoic acid. 2-hydroxy benzoic acid. So this is the IUPAC name of this compound. Its another IUPAC name is 2-hydroxy benzene carboxylic acid. 2-hydroxy benzoic acid, or another name is 2-hydroxy benzene carboxylic acid. Then take next compound. Here first of all we have to number the chain. This carbon atom, carbon carrying COOH, it is 1. This is second number, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth and this is sixth. So on third carbon atom, methyl group or methyl group is present and parent compound is again benzoic acid. That's why its IUPAC name is 3-methyl or methyl benzoic acid. So here we completed nomenclature system in case of aldehydes and carboxylic acids. So the next article in this topic is trivial and IUPAC names of ketones. So let's study trivial, or it is also called as common name system of ketones. First of all, let's study common name system for ketones. So earlier we studied the classification of ketones. Ketones can be classified as symmetrical ketones and unsymmetrical ketones. So common names of symmetrical ketones are named as dialkyl ketones. When ketone is symmetrical, then it is named as a dialkyl ketone. Take one example here. So this is the ketonic group, and to this ketonic group 2 methyl groups are present. So same alkyl groups are attached to the carbonyl carbon. That's why it is the example of symmetrical ketone. So symmetrical ketones, they are named as dialkyl ketones. Here alkyl group is methyl group or methyl group. That's why we have to write here dimethyl ketone. So this is the common name of this compound. Then if ketone is unsymmetrical, then it is named by writing alkyl or aryl groups in alphabetical order followed by word ketone. If ketone is unsymmetrical, at that time name is derived by writing alkyl or aryl group in alphabetical order followed by the word ketone. Take this example. So this is the unsymmetrical ketone. Why it is the unsymmetrical ketone? Because here carbonyl group is attached to two different alkyl groups. Here one alkyl group is methyl, another alkyl group is ethyl. So common name of this ketone is ethyl methyl ketone, because alphabetically E of ethyl it comes first, then M of methyl. That's why first of all we have to write the ethyl group, ethyl, then methyl, and then the word that is the ketone. So during common name system, position of substituent in aliphatic ketones are indicated by Greek letters like alpha, beta, gamma and so on. If substituents are present, then their position is indicated by Greek letters like alpha, beta, gamma and so on. So carbon which is adjacent to carbonyl carbon is alpha, and next are beta and gamma, etc. So in this way substituents are represented by Greek letters. Let's take one example. See this example: CH3, then here CH, here Br, then here C double bond O, then here CH2, and CH3. So in this ketone, substituent that is bromine is present on this carbon. So to indicate its position, Greek letters like alpha, beta, gamma are used. So this is the carbonyl carbon and carbon adjacent to. So carbon adjacent to carbonyl carbon is alpha. So here this carbon atom it is the alpha, next one it is the beta. So on alpha carbon atom bromine is present, that's why the name of this compound is alpha bromoethyl. Alpha carbon atom, on alpha carbon atom bromine is present, that's why its name is alpha bromoethyl, and this alkyl group is N-propyl group. That's why overall name of this compound is alpha bromoethyl N-propyl ketone. So when carbonyl group is attached to benzene ring, then ketones are named as phenone. When carbonyl group is attached to the benzene ring, see this example. So here carbonyl group is attached to this benzene ring, and such type of compounds they are named as phenone. So here aceto group is present. That's why name of this compound is acetophenone. Let's try to derive again some common names of ketones. So here, see this example: CH3, CO, CH2, CH2, CH. Here one methyl group is propyl group and one is methyl group. So methyl comes first because M comes first alphabetically. That's why name of this compound is methyl and propyl ketone. Then see this example. Here two same alkyl groups are present. That's why we have to use the prefix di. And name of alkyl group is ethyl. That's why diethyl. And the word we have to write it is the ketone. So name of this compound is diethyl ketone. So here we just completed common name system or trivial system for ketones. And we will stop here. Thank you.